Hey, welcome to episode 5. To skip to the main story, go to minute 5 and 21 seconds.
Yes. Tomorrow, if you want me to pay for your Fantastic Four ticket, I'm extremely down to. Because I have to get rid of this goddamn gift card that I'm never going to use.
I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, it's up to you.
You guys are gonna go see Fantastic Four?
Superman.
We're seeing Superman for sure, and I've at least bought tickets for me and one of our mutual friends to see Fantastic Four. It's an open invitation because I've got like a $50 AMC gift card, and none of the theaters I go to on the regular are in AMC. So I'm like, if we could go to an AMC, that'd be really cool because we could get rid of this fucking gift card.
We love a double feature. I'm excited for you guys.
We'll see because I already saw.
You did go see it.
Too. I mean, like, I don't know. It depends on, what's going on after.
Yeah. I definitely got the impression that you liked it, but you weren't like head over heels with it. You seem to like Superman a lot more.
I think, well, yeah, but I don't know. The more time passes, the more I like Fantastic Four. Like, I think it might. If it doesn't surpass Guardians 3, honestly. It's like right there.
I got you. Okay.
Right there.
I'm excited to see it for what it's worth because the buzz has been pretty uniformly positive. And we'll get there. I have to see it. We can have a bigger conversation about that later.
Yeah.
I know most of like the what that is in it. I just don't know how it's in it. So I don't really care about spoilers for Marvel movies.
We're going to maybe start here. I just have to ask Amani something real quick. But hi, Taylor. Hi, Miles.
Hello, everybody. Ow. I'm good. Let's roll.
We awaken in a shotgun shack.
Yeah, if you guys want to do a quick recap between yourselves as I'm texting Amani this question, and then I will literally start to,
we've abducted a child.
Voiceover for you.
We awaken in a shotgun shack with an abducted child. To be fair, the child was abandoned first, so is that really abducting?
That's true. When you get shit out the sky, I mean, it's just a little different.
Well, I was talking about Titus because
Titus got teleported in his. No, that's like his apprentice. He's like an apprenticeship with him. I don't think it's his actual grandpa.
Well, that guy fucked off without him, so I consider that being abandoned.
Is it weird that I kind of hope that he's dead? Not because I disliked him, but because he did just run into the haunted ass woods and we just haven't seen him again.
It's more of like you gotta learn your lesson.
He speaks for the trees. He speaks with the trees.
I did forget he was the Lorax.
The way that I thought I would be so clever to, name him just backwards the Lorax, but then I looked at it and I'm like, it's just fucking Cheryl. And I was like, I gotta keep it.
I didn't even notice that
at all. That's so fucking funny.
You pulled the wool over our eyes. That was incredible. I was fully immersed in the world. I just thought it was Fantasy Cheryl.
Yeah.
So it's spelled with an X.
But Kingdom Hearts has conditioned me to think like
names.
I just accept that shit on the principle at this point. It's like
no, that's totally normal. That's Bob.
Oh yeah, and then there's Twin Peaks where the ultimate evils are Bob and Judy. So really like anything goes for me. I don't question anything anymore.
Cheryl confirmed for the most evil entity to ever exist.
Surprise! That was the big bad. That's the big bad of this whole campaign. The clue was that he was willing to abandon a child.
Pretty bad.
Kind of did though. That is what happened.
Where's the lie though? Ooh.
And listen to Better Trees. The hell?
Yeah, why are the trees fucked up and evil?
You don't have any room to speak, Avalanche.
The tree just told me to kill this woman. I'm trusting the tree.
The trees were wrong. You're wrong. The trees had the right fucking idea.
Yeah, did we really have to kill that evil hag in the woods in the other campaign?
I'll kill her again.
She was minding her own fucking business. She's not even dead. She left.
All right.
Oh yeah, she fucked off.
I got confirmation from Amani. We're good to go. Guys, welcome here. Let me date in my journal. How many sessions has it been? So you're 2 days in to all this happening. Remember, Siobhan said you have to do this by the first snowfall. So you are 2 days in to that whole thing. Exciting. You do have 2 new children. Congrats, boy and a girl. And you wake up, sunlight streaming through the windows, just the first few rays of light. So the sky has just turned from that, really soft blue to like a slight pinkish gold color. William kind of starts to get up, taking all of his things. He's cleaning up, and he's made you like a really simple breakfast. He has some guests and he had some leftover food, so he made you all porridge if you choose to eat it. Tapioca, how do we feel about that?
I mean, I still gotta eat.
Yeah, I'll eat.
You'll eat the porridge?
I mean, I'm hungry. That's all we got.
All right. So
Toxic? What's in it? Am I about to die?
No, it's just because I think at one point you said that Tapioca only eats meat.
She does, but if, worse comes to worse, then...
Okay, so it's not a, I will only eat meat, can only eat meat. It's a, I prefer to only eat meat. Good to know.
She acts like she's never eaten a day in her life, so...
That's crazy.
After everybody's eaten, William kind of has you all step outside, and he's like, I'm just going to clean up, make sure everything's good, make sure the fire's out, and I'll be right back. And so he kind of goes back in just to let you guys mingle amongst yourselves. At the moment, it seems that Lumeria is just tired enough that he's decided he's going to stay in his owl form, and hitch a ride with somebody else, catch a few more Z's before heading to town.
Is William not going to take us to the next city?
Yeah, you're gonna be leaving. Yeah, he's just hopping in there to make sure everything's clear. But if everybody's ready to go,
yeah, let's go.
And so as William is leading you, so what you see in front of you, pretty flat. Now that it's bright out, you can kind of see the ocean in the distance. It will take you maybe 30 to 45 minutes to walk. And as you're walking, William just kind of explains, yeah, I came here just to kind of get away from it all, to focus on my writing. And, I was only going to be here for a little bit. It's a good thing that I found you guys when I did. It's kind of hard to see the town from here. And he kind of explains that we're on top of a higher shelf, like a plane. And as you get closer to the town, there's going to be a road that dips down into the beach in the town area. So just where you're walking, you can't see it where you're walking. But when you get closer to the edge of this cliff, it's a gentle slope. It's a gentle walk down. But he starts to kind of explain, yeah, it's a really small port town. Not too much happens. Not a lot of people go here, but it's really nice. The people around here, pleasant. It's a nice place to go to. So the town that he's taking you is Port Town. And Port Town is, as he described, just a port town. There's going to be many roads that lead further up the island, and there's ports all along the way. This is just one of the closest ones to Galdora, which is the city that PAX Octane is in, the main guild for PAX Octane. And he's like, so there's going to be ships. I'm taking a ship to get back. I'm going on the Maryland. It's a gold per person to get over there. So that's going to be Dock 6. And he's kind of he takes out a piece of paper and he's kind of writing this down for you. So Maryland Dock 6 is the ship that he's taking. And what it's going to do is it's going to drop people off at the mouth of this river.
On the mainland.
And that's where people can either take a ferry, kind of up the river to different towns, or you can walk, wherever you need to go. There's different ways to go about this. But that's what he's doing. And he's like, 1 gold apiece. I'm sure you guys can hop on if you need to.
Mondog says, can you repeat all of that?
William just kind of
hop on boat takes to mainland or upriver to town, and we're closer to destination.
Thank you, was that so hard? That was so...
William just kind of
was very succinct. Thank you, Tapioca.
William's like, you know what? That's my bad. A writer. So many words, But yeah, Dock 6
No, it's not your fault, Jade. It's not your fault.
It's William's fault. So he's just reiterating, Dock 6. The boat is the Maryland. If you want to get closer to Galdora.
I love the Maryland.
The Maryland.
Well, that sounds about as good of an idea as any, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. So, as he's like leading you, you finally do get to that cliff. And you do see like that gentle slope down and it kind of weaves about. And yes, there is a beautiful little port town. There's about like 7 or 8 docks. And at each dock, there seems to already be a ship. And so it's a bunch of people getting on and off. They're loading goods. They're trading. They're doing a lot of things. And right next to the dock is a lot of shops. So he's like, yeah, if you walk through and go down to the docks, there's a lot of trading posts and just simple shops. And he kind of looks over at Meadow and he's like, you can probably find her some clothes. And he's like, if you have a little bit of cash, I know that there's a good clothing store.
A haberdashery.
A haberdashery, if you will. That's just for hat.
We gotta get her a hat.
Yeah, you gotta get her a hat. It's important. But he's like, I can't remember the name of it, but it's like a really good brand. So he recommends going there, and he kind of tells you like it's at the very end of the dock. So it's gonna take you a second to get there, but the boat doesn't leave for like another hour or so. So like you guys will be just fine to explore and shop if you need to.
That's good.
Any of y'all need provisions?
No.
No. Okay.
Well,
And
we
that's
should
fine.
get her some clothes at the very least.
Do I get? And Meadow kind of like looks at you guys and she's like, do I get another shirt?
Yes, and this time you get to pick out the shirt.
Oh, okay. What kind of shirt should I get?
We'll figure that out when we get there.
Okay. And Titus is kind of like rolling his eyes, and he's already walking. He's already.
Lavender
heading.
realizes it's a little bit of a sausage fest. He doesn't mind that generally, but in this moment he finds it deeply inconvenient because he basically just puts clothes on like he's blind. Not naked, good enough.
Yeah.
I'm sure there will be a professional there we can ask.
Yes, Tapioca. Question.
The male child, are we just dropping him back off at his house?
We could drop you off back at Cheryl's if you need to do that.
Yeah, it seems good enough, honestly.
So,
We should probably ask him if he wants to go home.
Titus, you want to go home?
do I want to go home? Yes, I want to go home.
All right.
You guys are taking me, right?
Here.
You guys
We
are gonna-
can.
You know what?
I mean, if you want to come with us, but I don't know how dangerous it's going to be.
You know what? Honestly, it's probably better for me to go with. And he kind of like looks at you guys like he doesn't want to say the word because it doesn't quite fit you, adults.
Hey,
Fair.
Nice people.
Almost 30. Don't
Like,
worry.
did he look at me when he said that, or?
No, just the men. Just the men.
Okay.
You know what? So far,
Well, that's men, frankly.
yeah. If you guys want to roll an insight check, you can get an idea of how Titus feels about you. If
All
you
right.
want to have this fun game.
Okay.
Okay.
Why not?
Why not?
I've got pretty good insight. Let's just see if I
Yeah.
can roll well for once. That's okay. 17.
I rolled a 19.
Okay. 17, we're learning things about Titus. So for Lavender, he's kind of trying to figure you out because he's like, no adult should be arguing with a kid, but also you did help him.
Fair.
So like, yeah, so like you're kind of lowest on his totem pole right now. Not that he hates you, but it's like, what kind of
Well, he can hate me.
fucker argues with a kid?
I ain't gonna know him much longer.
It's kind of
This
a
is funny
walk.
talking. I need to work on that. Anyway.
For Tapioca, he kind of looks over at you, neutral. You have not done or said anything that he hates you. You haven't yelled at him. You kind of keep your
Lavender
distance.
beating
And
the
he,
child.
yeah, and he kind of actually seems to appreciate that. Like this, I don't know you vibe. We're just keeping space.
She keeps that COVID social distance space
She-
from children.
She does.
I rolled a
Yeah.
9.
You rolled a 9?
Well, I was supposed to say, yeah.
Titus
Titus loves
thinks you're-
Mondog.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Titus thinks that Mundog is the coolest motherfucker ever. And he's just shy.
Wait for
He's
that.
just
and
shy.
waiting for that.
He's just
Yeah,
a shy boy.
He's just shy because you're so cool and he doesn't know how to talk to you.
Have we asked him actually where his grandma is? Or,
I'm
You
assuming it's from
did.
the town we came from. Yeah.
No, so you did ask.
Okay.
No, that's
Let me
not
write
like.
this down.
Yeah, it's by the Great Lake, and it's
Oh,
called.
we had to travel for him for that long.
Yes. Yeah. Tapioca says that out loud, looking at the map.
I thought it was the red dot. I thought he was going back to the red dot.
No,
It's like
he
you
asked.
get a barrel and put him down the river. Is that what you were saying?
We've still got to get Meadow to the star up north too. Like it's like
I know.
the
you really
other
just
side
go
of the
from,
country.
like, one tip to the next tip.
Good thing I got my walking shoes on.
Conversation with Titus, like when we get to the town, but we got to get there first.
What would you say about Titus? I missed
I want
that.
to have a conversation with him.
Oh, you want to have a conversation? Okay. But just to recap real quick. Yes, he does want you to take him back home. So he explained to you he was only staying with Cheryl like as a little bit of an apprenticeship, but it was just because it's his aunt's friend.
Gotcha.
You know, and he's like, I was gonna leave anyways. I was supposed to go home. I want to go home.
The whole reason we're here is because you wanted to go home in the first place, right?
And he's like, did you say that to him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mondog.
That way. He
Mondog,
can take it however he wants. He
Yeah,
can take it however he wants.
he kind of just looks at you and turns away. So
I'm
Mondog,
smiling as I say it, I want to point out.
Wow.
so he just doesn't know, like, what the fuck? Because
There's something wrong with this guy.
and Mundok, you just think that it's just his shyness coming back.
Yes.
Because he really likes you.
We'll get him out of his shell. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Lavender puts a concerned hand on Mondog's shoulders, like, did you get hit in the head?
I pat your hand and say many a time.
All right. So
Lavender stifles a laugh and just smiles real wide and goes, hang in there, friend.
So yeah, you guys are now just making it down the hill, and William's kind of like listening but not really paying attention because you're almost to the docks, and so he's vibing. But when you do, go ahead, Mundog.
Yeah, I wanted to ask him something. All
Child
right.
interrogation.
Well, I just.
He has not announced his he's announced his intent to the DM.
Yeah, God knows.
Before we actually started chopping, I just wanted to. Okay, if we're here, right?
Yeah, you're practically there. William kind of like waves goodbye to you, and he starts making his way to Dock 6. Because he's like, you're all grown-ass adults. You can make it to Dock 6. I'm gonna go get on my boat.
I look back at him. I miss him.
Aw.
Retroactively, I want to have a conversation with him later that means nothing, but like for now, it's fine. You can go.
Oh my
If
god,
his-
I'm funny. I'm sorry,
No, go
real
ahead.
quick. What's happening is that you woke up, William walked you, so a lot of people rolled to see how Titus feels about them, if you're interested. If you want to make an insight check? Excellent.
Wait, did Miles roll?
Miles did not tell me.
Philium doesn't want to know what he thinks of him.
There you go.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I like how we all care how this like 12-year-old child feels about us.
Titus is like, I'm 13, but like,
Are we cool or what?
Let me. You said insight, right?
yeah, insight.
Yeah, Philium's trying to focus on where to go next and what shop to go to.
And you're like, I right now can't deal with it. I now have 2 kids. I can't be doing this.
I forgot how to roll in D&D Beyond. My dice aren't in front of me. Hold on.
If you have your characters, are you on browser or the app?
Browser.
Hang in there.
It's fine. I just pulled up
Okay.
the Google Dice.
Because I have no idea how to do it on the browser.
Amani, the other thing was, while you're rolling dice, the other thing that William said was that he was so sure that somewhere on the docks was a clothing store, but he couldn't remember the name of it, but it's good quality, and that's where you could probably get Meadow some clothes.
Okay.
Okay.
My insight, I rolled a 15 and I have a +5, so that's a 20.
Look at you! You know what? Out of all the adults that he could choose from, he does seem to trust you the most. It's not that he likes you, he just gets a vibe. If anybody's going to take care of me relatively well, keep me out of harm, it's Lumeria.
It's the cold light.
So, yes, William is now leaving you. He's heading to his ship. You are kind of like at the very beginning of the docks. At each dock, there's like a ship. And then around here, this is where like you'll find different shops and stuff. And the shop that William was telling you about is like over here.
It's like some beachfront shops.
Yeah, beachfront on the dock. Yeah.
And we gotta get her some clothes. It's gonna be weird as hell if we go into the mainland with her booty ass, butt ass naked.
I was about to say she is just wearing a men's shirt, no shoes. It's big enough that it looks like a dress, but you haven't like tied anything around the waist. It is obviously just a big on this.
I mean,
on this
she
girl.
can have the shirt. That doesn't bother me. But she needs more clothes than that.
I don't know. She looks.
Don't we
fine.
all?
It's a cat.
The cat that doesn't wear shoes and also just
I was about to ask, like, what are you wearing?
Well, she's wearing it well, whatever it is.
Hell yeah.
She's pulling it off. So do you guys want to start kind of walking down the dock, the pier, I guess is the proper term for it? Or do you...
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I mean, if we're going shopping, but yeah, I want to ask
It could have been a
You
date on the boardwalk with William.
Aw, maybe you will see him again.
somewhere.
Single,
I-
ready to mingle.
Yeah, I didn't draw his picture for fucking nothing, you know?
Exactly.
So real quick, Mundog, did you want to pull Titus aside and talk to him?
It doesn't even have to be a side. Like, I just I look at him and I'm like, so we went into the Lost Woods thinking it was only going to be a little trip in and out. Do you have anything on you? I guess besides the thing that got us here?
No, not really.
Oh, well, we're going to have to do something about that. You come with me. If anybody wants to come with me, I'm taking Titus to... First thing I'm looking for is a weapon shop. Is there a weapon shop anywhere?
I'm joining you because I'm worried.
You know what? Yeah, there is a weapon shop, so it's going to be this one right here.
Mom's going to be bullied by a child.
If we want to split up and some of you take Meadow to get some more clothes, that's fine. I'm just going to be taking Titus over here.
I think he needs backup. The rest of y'all want to take Meadow to get some clothes. I think this child could drive him to suicide.
All right. So we're going to do the 3 men first, just because I think that's going to be quick. And that will give, Lumeria and everybody else time to walk down to the cliff. Yeah, to walk down. So yes.
Very slowly walk.
Very slowly walk to go find this girl some clothes. And you know what? As Meadow is like realizing that you all are parting to go do other things, she like waves to you guys as she's walking with everybody else. Like, okay, we'll see you later.
Lavender's got big smile, big wave.
Aw. Titus just kind of and like starts heading to the weapon shop. Like, okay, yeah.
I'm gonna let Mondog take the reins of this, but I'm just gonna hang out just in case things get kind of froggy.
There you go.
What could possibly happen?
I don't know. That's why I'm here.
Okay. Are we there?
Jesus.
So as you're walking, Titus is like, you really don't have to get me weapons.
You want one?
You kind of like see a look on his face, and he's like, yeah, I want one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get you one.
Like,
I think we gotta go a bit of a ways, and just in case, use
Okay.
your back
Never
as
know.
much as possible, but you never know.
We will protect you, but things get kind of dicey on the battlefield.
Yeah. So what's up with her? And you can tell that he's kind of like gesturing towards Meadow as like, their figures walk away and start to blend in with all the other people that are on the dock so early.
We're trying to figure out too. Right
Yeah,
now.
we don't really know any more than you do. That's
We're just trying to keep her safe.
So hold on. He's going to do an insight check on that, or is it perception? What's the? You lying?
Insight, probably, right?
Okay, it is insight.
What do we have to roll against that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Roll.
Yeah, roll. Go ahead, do it. Do it.
What do we have? What modifier should we have add to this?
Jay rolled a nat 20.
Taylor's being sarcastic. They haven't rolled yet.
I think you're just doing deception because you do know a little bit more about her
Okay.
than you're leading on. At least a little bit.
Okay,
Wait,
is this AP and Clay?
I know she's a
Damn
star.
it.
No, so he knows that she's a star, but he's like, what's the deal with her? And they have literally
He
just
doesn't
like,
know what
I don't.
stars do.
Yeah, so he doesn't know what stars do. He doesn't know why a star
okay,
fell. He doesn't know what
kinda
you guys are
remember this.
doing with her. Yeah.
I don't know why she. Okay, pause.
Pause. Okay.
I know that she can grant wishes. Do I know why she fell?
You do not know why she fell.
Okay,
So-
unpause. I got a 12.
Okay.
I got a 7. So
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Come on,
Well,
dog.
Well, he got an 18, and he just kind of looks at you guys, and he's kind of like, okay, you know what? If you don't want to tell me, that's fine. But like, you know what? Whatever. You're getting me weapons. I don't even care.
I
And
don't
so,
see any harm in telling him the truth.
Yeah, Mondog will like revise his statement and say, "We don't know much more than you do. What I will say is she's new to this world,
obviously.
and she might be a little confused and scared. Obviously.
And so as you're saying this, Titus like looks around and then he kind of like, shushes you. Like all of a sudden, he's like, "What? Hold on. Actually, we shouldn't. There's people around. It's obvious that you don't want to talk about what's going on. Better to not say it out in the open."
Let's
Well-
wait until we can at least get private quarters on this ship we're traveling on, and maybe
Okay.
we can go from there. Or alternatively, on the road to wherever the hell we're ending up.
Okay.
I agree. What I will say, what I will just go ahead and say to you, Titus, is try to be as kind as possible.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
could be in a sufficient enough amount of danger that we do need to worry about her. So
So you watch after her.
Me. You guys are the adults.
Yeah, but we
And
could
you can-
use your help.
why do you think
You
we're
see
giving you
him-
weapons?
We're giving you a job. I hope you didn't think that we were just going to take you along for free.
So wait, so you just pick up kids and you just have them do labor for you? You have them do your job for you.
No, I shot
You-
I shoot Mondog the ugliest look. I'm trying to kill him
we
in my
didn't pick
mind
you
right
up.
now.
We didn't pick you up. You just happened to be here, and so you're welcome.
And you see,
You know
he
what?
kind
I
of just
take
like
it back. Mondog, you talk your way out of this one.
Titus sees that he's caused like a little bit of like a rift, and he kind of just like smiles a little bit. He's like, "It's fine, I'll do it. Whatever. You guys look like you need the help."
Titus, I think he's trying to include you.
Because I'm succeeding.
I'll be honest, I'm actually not sure.
hold on. I just want
It
to.
is pretty important to me that you are safe.
And when you guys say that, when you mention that Mundog wants him to be included and that you actually want to keep him safe, you kind of see like this, like he doesn't know how to like deal with that. Like that is not something it seems that he's ever really like processed or heard from an adult, let alone a stranger. And you kind of feel like this surprise, but then he seems mad about it almost. And he's like, "You know what? Whatever. Thanks. I appreciate that. Let's go get some weapons."
Yeah, I'll unpack some of that when we get to the store.
So as you
Wait. So let me get this straight. We're gonna be giving this traumatized baby a weapon to help out
he's
with
a
our mission.
teenager.
Yeah, he's teenager, yeah.
is this 5-year-old okay?
Listen, if a
Sassy lost
teenager can
child.
call me a 30-year-old, a 60-year-old, I can call a 13-year-old a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know what? You can do
Yeah.
whatever the fuck
What
you want.
They're calling you 60. What the hell?
Yeah. What?
Actually,
They
what?
think it. They don't say it to me directly, but they be talking shit online.
That's psychotic.
IRL, I got a gun for you.
There's
Like,
no
Taylor's head.
fuck them
God.
kids.
So as you approach the weapons shop, it's not dingy, but it could use a fresh coat of paint. The wood's kind of, the paint's chipping off. The wood is discolored from the sea air and things like that. But it seems like a well-established business. There aren't a lot of people in here yet because it is so early in the morning. But Mundog, you happen to glance kind of at the side of the building, and you notice this. I've sent it to you privately.
no.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Hold on. Okay, everyone give me about an hour and 30 minutes and I'll be back. Hold on.
So,
Hold
Yeah,
on.
Lavender's punching a dart. He's fucking smoking.
so Titus is gonna go.
having an existential nightmare.
If you want to move over to the other group, like, and we
I
can come back
think,
to
I
this.
think I will. I think I will. I'm gonna move over to the other group
Now I'm
as you
worried.
as you guys are walking in to the weapon shop, and Titus is gonna go look around. Okay. We are now moving over to the other groups, so Tapioca, Lumeria, Meadow, and Philium. What are we doing? Are we looking at the sights? How are we feeling as we walk down the pier?
I'm taking in the nice sea fresh air. I've actually never seen the ocean before.
That's lovely.
I'm just kind of like looking at the boats and being like
Mhm.
in my head, like, what's that? I've never been on a boat before.
Can you do a perception check for me, Tapioca?
Oh, sure.
Can you do a wonder of nature check real quick?
Just real quick.
Nothing snack this happy.
I rolled an 11.
An 11. Okay.
Are you floored by the beauty of God's majesty?
You know what? Can the others also make a perception check real quick?
I was not high enough.
Tapioca's too busy looking at the fucking ocean. That's a big lake.
Oh, is that a bird?
It's good.
Perception.
Perception.
Bird spotted
Plus 5.
21. Okay.
12 plus 5.
Okay, so Meadow also doesn't notice because she's also, like Tapioca, she is taking in the beauty that is the ocean. And she's like, is that a bird? But she's like, she's asking Tapioca, like, what things are. So Tapioca is kind of busy. But Lumeria and Philium, you notice, like, this giant half-orc staring down Tapioca. Like, he seems like, you can't quite tell.
Oh, is he just not used to seeing tabaxis, or does he recognize her?
Yeah, like there's like this familiarity, and
I thought that racism was real in this setting for a second. I got really scared.
Or is it more like general curiosity is the vibe?
would you like to make another? You know what? No, yours is high enough. It seems like a sort of curiosity / delight. And there is a like half-elf man standing next to him, and you see this half-orc guy nudge his friend and like point at Tapioca. And you guys are close enough that Lumeria, you can't quite tell what he's saying, but Philium, you hear him say like, "Michael, look, it's another quad. It's another quad." And you hear, obviously, this house elf that you realize his name, Michael. He goes, "Dude, you can't say that. Just because it's another Tabaski, you can't just."
He said a slur?
No, he said it's another cod, but he's like, you can't just say that. You know, not all Tabaski look alike. Like, yeah, it's a Tabaski, but it's small like cod is. I've never seen one so small.
It's starting to feel like a slur.
I think it's just everyone calling Taffy small.
I think I'm not here. I can't say anything.
Yeah, you can't. All you know is that it's just another Tabaski. Like, it doesn't look like cod, is what he's saying.
All right. Is he angry? Can they hear me before I speak to Teppy?
You know what? It seems like the half-orc was like excited enough that he was just raising his voice a little bit. He is not. They probably aren't paying attention to you and aren't going to hear what you say.
Tappy, have you ever been to this pier before?
Huh? I've never been here before in my life.
I've never seen that woman a day in my life.
Well, those two guys over there are acting like they know you. Don't make it obvious that you're looking over there.
No, I don't know who those people are.
Tapioca experiences a microaggression.
Crazy.
I've actually.
Like, have you met them on your journeys on the continent? They think you look like another Tabaxi, maybe. Do you know of any other Tabaxis out this way?
I've never really met others of my kind for a very, very long time, so I'm not sure.
Well, this might be a good opportunity to maybe meet more of your kind. There might be one on the ship, maybe.
If they're friendly, I mean, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I may know them, but...
No pressure, you don't have to. We do need to get Meadow some clothes anyways.
Yeah, this light bright needs some clothes, so...
Taffy experiences a microaggression and then commits a microaggression.
You know what? She's angry.
Jade, if we change our mind and want to go investigate that ship, what ship are they ported at?
Yeah. You just clock that they are at Dock 5 if you need them, if you want to talk to them. So yes, you do finally make it to the store, and above head, it does say it is living. So yeah, it's just a very simple clothing store. Most of you do know the Levine brand. It's very good quality clothing. It's very simplistic. So it's for the everyman, but it's clothes that are going to last a really long time. And as you enter, everything just seems really nice. Unlike the weapon shop that, coats of paints were needed and things were looking a little rusty dusty. This is really nice. It's obvious that people are keeping up with it. It's just clean. And the shop owner, this human woman at the front who's just like folding a few more shirts, she looks over, she's like, "Oh, hi, welcome in. Is there anything that I can help you with?"
Yes, we are looking for some girl clothes for this young lady right here.
Oh. And so she looks down at Meadow and she's just like, honey, are you okay? Are you okay? And so what she's seeing right now is just because.
Oh wait, is Meadow glowing right now?
She's not glowing. In the light of day, she just looks like, hate to say, she just looks very white all over. She's very pale, very white hair. It's very curly, very big, but she's wearing like this shirt that is obviously, some random man's shirt, and she has no shoes on. Her feet are dirty. So, and Meadow's
Hi,
just
sorry, we found this child in the woods. Can you clothe her?
Can you think? She's like,
you guys have a bath?
And so Meadow just kind of like looks at her like, I'm fine. I'm gonna get a new shirt. And this woman's like, oh honey, more than a new shirt, more than shoes. What's our budget? She's about, and she starts kind of like fiddling around to like find things that she think would fit.
Oh no,
Meadow.
I forgot things cost money.
Between the three of them, we should be good.
I'll cover it. You don't have to worry about it. And did we decide what it was?
Yes. It's a piece of paper with a seal on it. Like,
Yeah.
you can show that.
Yeah, I do show. I do have this, and that should allow us to get some of the clothes here to, cover Meadow.
Oh, okay. And she like looks at the paper. She's like, oh, what it is? Yes, you know what? All of her stuff, she's good. I'm gonna go find her some things. And so she doesn't pick anything off of the racks or anything on the table. She heads to the back to go find some things. And she's like, just stay there for a second. I'm just gonna find some things.
Thank you.
Jade,
Yes.
in the midst of all this, Tapioca is not interested in these fucking clothes.
Okay.
She's gonna leave.
Okay.
And go outside of that Dock 5.
To Dock 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Then
But you can continue whatever this is.
Okay. We will let Philium and Lumeria and all of them kind of continue for a second, and then we will cut to you.
Jade, what is the paper with the seal that Lumeria gave to that lady so that we could get the clothes for free?
You can ask him about it.
I am here. You can't talk to me.
Well, you're a little sus and you might be involved with the cult.
From where you were, I guess you could do a perception check real quick. You can see if you like caught a good glance, or is that perception? Perception. You can see if you got like a good glance at it.
Got a 12.
12. You could just tell that it was a piece of paper, and you couldn't quite see what was written, obviously, but you could see some sort of stamp or seal or something. So it does look important enough. You can at least discern that. But other than that, you don't know what it is or what it says or why this woman is just like, everything's cool. Let me just go get you some clothes.
Okay, I guess I will ask Lumeria. Lumeria, what was that piece of paper that allowed us to get the clothes for free?
It's an awkward story, but I, occasionally get little coupons here and there for clothes. It helps me with the kids, back home. And so when we're at these shops, I don't always have these coupons, but when I do get them, I'm more than happy to share them. We won't get totally the greatest stuff that they have, but it will be serviceable for our purposes.
Oh, I see. How handy.
Yeah, when we decided to go clothing shopping, I figured it wouldn't hurt to see if I knew this place, and luckily it is out here, so it all works out.
Yeah, so she actually kind of calls Meadow back for a second. She's like, I found some things. If you just want to come over here and we can get you all settled. And so Meadow, Meadow like looks at you two like.
Yes, Meadow, you can go in the back with her. She's just gonna give you some clothes to try on, and just holler if you need us, okay?
Okay. And so she does follow her back there, and after a little bit, she does come out, and for what it is, it's very cute. It's obvious that they don't sell to a whole ton of children, but what she's wearing is kind of like a light blue smock type dress, very simplistic. It looks like the woman has given her a little bit of a vest of sorts to kind of also like put over her, and that is there's obviously like some fraying or like a stain or something on it, but like it's fine. You can see that there was a little bit of a tear down at the bottom of the dress she's wearing. She has socks, she has undergarments, and she has shoes. And again, the shoes, you can kind of tell like somebody spilled something on them or something, but no, never worn, well made, and she seems like she's a lot happier. Like it's clothes that fit. It's nice. And she's carrying a lavender shirt out. The woman helped her fold it up, and she's like also carrying that out to give back to him.
Very nice. What do you think, Meadow?
I really like it. Oh, and she like looks back over at the woman. She's like, "Thank you. I really like all of it." And you just see the woman like, "Oh, of course. Y'all be safe." And she kind of like gives Meadow like a little smile, like, "You're doing great. Everything's fine." Like,
I just do a slight like little head bow, and I'm like, "Thank you."
Oh, Jade, before we leave the shop, do they have any like jackets, coats, anything with a hood or like a cloak maybe?
Because it's a seaport town, there actually isn't coats and stuff. It's fairly warm here. You can see like little shawls and stuff. The closest that they have is like that little vest that she gave her if she needed like a little extra something. But like I said, this is a big brand, so these shops may be all over somewhere.
Do we see that Tapioca's missing or see her at the docks?
You can make a Tapioca. Did you tell them or did you just like?
I just walked out.
Okay. Do you guys want to make a check real quick?
You took that shit like, where's the cat?
Yeah, where's the cat? Okay, yeah, you noticed. You noticed she's gone. You might have even noticed that you might have even noticed when she left or whatever. But you didn't do anything. We were too busy with Meadow, you know?
Gotcha. Can we see her when we come out of the shop? Do we see her at the docks?
From where you can't really see her from the shop. There's a few people walking around, and she's small enough to like lose in the crowd, so you don't see her. And Meadow, is kind of like talking to you guys as you're walking out, and she's like, "Everybody keeps asking if you guys took me. Is that something that happens?"
Sometimes.
Child trafficking to the stars.
But this is a special circumstance.
Yeah.
If anyone asks, you can just say that we adopted you. Is the closest, I think.
So what does adopted mean? What?
It means that we accepted to take care of you.
Okay.
And we did. Yeah.
Okay. So if I ever have to take care of you, then I'm adopting you. If I ever need to take care of you, I'm adopting you.
No, adopting is an adult taking care of a child. We're technically your legal guardian, if that makes sense.
So, but I'm older than you. I'm older than you are.
Well, yes, but I guess are we calling it Earth?
We can just call it
Somhair. It's a play on words because Jade is punny like that.
You may be older than us in the cosmic sense, but on
Somhair.
We've been here longer, so we know a little bit more about down here, while you know a lot more about up there.
Okay. Is Titus a child?
Yes.
Okay. So is that why did adults not have children? Is that why they keep asking if you took us and if we're okay?
Normally children look a lot like their parents.
And she just kind of like look and then at Philium and then like down at her own hands and she's, okay, yeah. Yeah. Got me there.
Oh, we're like the opposite because my character's like a dark navy with black hair. And she's like bright white.
She's bright white. Mm-hmm. And you say that she's your child, you can say that. And you kind of see that she has like, it's sort of like this sad feeling but also like she's happy about it. Like she's coming to realize like what you're saying. And for a second it's like this sadness, but then she's like, okay, I like that. Yeah. And she's like looking around. She's like, where'd Tapioca go? And this is where we're going to cut to Tapioca. Tappy, what we doing? What's going on?
So Tappy goes and follows the trail of the two people that Philium mentioned.
Okay.
And it kind of just like tries to find out where they went because she wanted to go talk to them personally.
So thankfully they are kind of still at the dock. It seems like they were helping load things on Dock 5 onto the ship. And it looks like almost everything's loaded up. So they're taking like a small break, drinking some water, Yeah.
I'm just gonna waltz on up to them.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna see if they... No, he doesn't notice. Oh, but he does. And so the half-orc doesn't notice you right away. He's busy. He's right. But the half-elf Michael does. And he's like, hi? Can we help you?
Hi.
Hi. And so when you say hi, the half-orc does look over at you, and he just smiles, and he's like, "It's Claude." Oh, it's not Claude. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. And Michael's just like, yes. Hi. Can we help you with something?
Yeah, so earlier we were walking by and one of my companions overheard your conversation and they mentioned that you guys also had somebody who looked like me.
Oh god.
So I was just curious.
You see Michael like turning a little bit red. He's embarrassed. He's like, "I am so sorry." No. We do we know a friend. We have a friend, and big guy over here, and he kind of like pats the half-orc. He's like, really good friends, and he got excited when he saw you. But you said you wanted to meet them.
I mean, if they happen to be around, I haven't met someone of my kind in a very long time, and I kind of just wanted to meet someone like me.
Oh, okay. And hold on, No, he doesn't notice. Okay, he's like, okay, yeah, big guy. Why don't you go get cod? I don't think, unless you're paying to go somewhere, can't really let you on the ship. But we can see if we can bring cod out.
Okay.
Sound good? Okay, yeah. He's like, go get cod, bud. And the half-orc's like, okay. And he just like, he's excited and he bounds up the ramp onto the boat, and you do hear him, cod! We found another cod! So he's looking, and he's trying to find his friend.
You can like leave it here and switch back to.
Okay, and we're gonna switch it back as he's looking. All right, Mundog, Lavender, and Titus. What we doing, friends? Weapons. Lucas,
So
how we doing?
So is Titus already in the shop?
Yeah, he's already in the shop and he's kind of looking around. It seems like he knows what he wants, and he goes over
I'll follow
to...
him in since Mondog's bugging about some fucking ghosts or some shit he saw outside.
The ghosts have been exorcised. I'm coming in with Lavender.
I look at him and like, you good, man?
Mighty fine. How's Titus doing?
He's looking at knives or some shit.
Okay.
I'm looking at short bows, and so you do see him like looking at the short bows.
I go over to him and I say, so did Cheryl teach you how to use a bow? Is that like your weapon of choice?
Yeah.
Okay. So he taught you.
Do I believe him?
Do you want to make an insight check?
I do want to make an insight check, Jane.
I just believe him, so good luck.
Well, that's bad. It's a 7.
Yeah, I think he knows how to use a bow. That's what he's been trained in by Cheryl, yeah. Talks to the trees, yeah.
Okay.
Why would the kid lie about that? Yeah.
So that's what you're thinking, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you're talking to him, he's not even, like, truly, like, looking at you as you're talking to him. He's, like, picking up bows, and he's, stretching them out to, like, make sure that they have, like, a good, feel in his grasp, and they're, like, the good width and weight that he needs, and then putting it down and, like, trying another one.
Now, I do ask him, I say, so if you know how to use a bow, how come you didn't bring one with you when we went to the Lost Woods?
You know what? Honestly, most of the time, the dryads and the nymphs don't really bother people. It's more of a tour guide sort of thing. Nothing really happens in the forest.
So Cheryl's fleecing people for money.
He's not fleecing. You know what? Actually, maybe. I don't know. The way the man drinks. But no. And you see Titus finally turn around and he's like, no, the dryads really do talk to Cheryl. He just keeps the peace and he lets people go in.
Okay. So you have your own bow at home, or at least at Cheryl's place.
Yeah, I mean, I was trained. I don't really carry bow on me. It's just asking for somebody to pick a fight with you,
That's
but
fair.
Obviously, I have a feeling, I'm going to need this.
The fights will be coming to us whether you have a bow or not, so yeah,
We've
might as
got a
well.
long trek ahead of us, and it's better safe than sorry.
Yeah. And so he's talking to the shopkeeper. He's not even talking to you guys. He's like, yeah, so this bow and that quiver, and can I get 25 arrows? And then can I also get this leather he wants a leather brace so like it doesn't snap back on his arm.
And I look at the owner and I say, and how much is all of that gonna cost?
25 gold.
Do I have 25 gold? I don't think I've spent money since we started the campaign.
All right.
Let's find out.
I guess I approach him. I'm like, can you use a dagger?
Yeah.
Throw a dagger in there too.
I was gonna do the same thing, so there you go.
All right. That's another 3 gold, you know.
Oh, I go over
So
to
27.
I go over to Lavender though, and I'm like, "How much money do you have?"
Enough. How much do you have?
Not enough.
How much is not enough? Because I was going to split this with you. I'm not paying for all of this.
3 gold and 15 EP. I don't know what the fuck EP is.
It's Electrum, I think.
That's the thief who's definitely dealt with the kind of money.
The shopkeep can see that you're kind of struggling, and he's like, I
think Electrum's worth more than silver is for what it's worth.
Yeah, Electrum is equal to half of a gold piece.
Yeah, it's 5 S.
So
0.5 silver.
Okay.
So if you wanted to convert that all into gold, how much Electrum do you have again? EP?
I have 20 total gold then.
Okay.
But I do talk to the shop.
I'll take 13, and if you want to take 12, I will cover the larger half.
The shopkeep is like, well, guys, I can take it down to 20. You're getting a lot of stuff. We can bring it down to 20.
Okay, I was gonna barter anyway, but I'm not gonna.
Does that hurt your bottom line?
And he kind of just like looks at you guys and looks at Titus, and he's like,
Lavender's a craftsperson. He's not going to let somebody undersell their worth.
yeah, but
I'm gonna elbow you anyway.
yeah. You get a quick elbow in the ribs. He's like, he overheard you telling Titus that he will need to protect himself. So once again, it's another adult seeing 2 adult men going like, hey there, kid. We're gonna come with us. It's gonna be dangerous. You know how to use a bow, right? So what's your life about? Like,
all right. You said 20 gold pieces.
Yeah.
So 10 and 10. I think that's fair.
10 and 10 is fair.
All right, then let me put that into his. Let me get Titus out.
I do find it interesting that I thought that the idea was gonna be like that motherfucker wasn't teaching him shit, but apparently he taught him how to use a bow, at least.
Okay. Excellent. All right. You know what? He's happy with it. He puts on the new wristband. He puts the quiver over his shoulder. He puts the bow over his shoulder as well. And he puts the dagger in his bag. Does anybody want to make a perception check real quick?
I would love to make a perception check now that you've asked me.
Of course, yeah. I'm just trying to
I would
help y'all
insist
out.
upon it, frankly.
Actually.
Oh, good. This is one of the stats I'm not very good at.
And I got a 6. So
Okay.
I got a 17.
All right. So, Lavender, when Titus was like, no, I don't have anything. Motherfucker, you know that's a bag of holding that boy is carrying. That is not just something a kid has.
oh my god.
I got you. I will keep this quiet for now.
And, Titus just puts the dagger in his bag and, like, cinches it up. And he's like, all right, so Dock 6? Is that where we're going?
Okay.
Dock 6.
Okay.
Dock 6?
All right. So, you guys are going to start heading to Dock 6.
God, I hope our friend isn't experiencing a microaggression right now.
Did Tapioca go to Dock 6 or Dock 5?
I think she
Tapioca
said
went
Dock 5.
Oh, and here, let me just real quick, going left to right, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, you all are close. Yeah. So,
Tapioca over there, what the hell is she doing?
yeah. So I'm going to have you all convene back, and you do see, I assume that Philium and Lumeria and Meadow are walking to Dock 6. It's right next to Dock 5. You see Tapioca walk over there, and Titus and his group also see Tapioca at Dock 5. What would we like to do? She seems like she's just standing there talking with the half-elf. She's waiting on something.
Lavender's got his hands on his hips like, do y'all know what she's doing?
No, she left shopping early to come back out here. We don't know what she's doing.
I mean, she doesn't look like she's getting in trouble. Should we go back her up, though, just in case?
Probably wouldn't hurt.
Back her up? Meadow's like, back her up? What?
Just to make sure she stays out of trouble.
Oh.
She's okay.
Meadow's ready to fight. She's ready to throw it.
She cracks the knuckles and starts smoking a cigarette.
Meadow's like, where's my fucking dagger? Where's my dagger, motherfucker?
So
You actually, real quick,
Oh, no.
the adults, I assume the
Gender
adults
binary. We should have given her a dagger, too.
No, I assume that you both, like, all the adults start walking. Does anybody want to make perception real quick?
yes,
Sure.
to see like what specifically see if it looks like there's any kind of like altercation happening or if it's like a conversation.
Mine's a 14.
14,
Mine's bad.
okay.
I don't notice shit.
Is a 12.
12.
16.
I think I need new dice. This
Okay.
is a curse.
So everybody does see that Tapioca is just kind of standing there, like, it looks a little awkward, but like nobody seems in trouble. And you do hear some like bellowing voice, Cod! 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 There's another cod!
Is he saying
Come
cod?
here!
Oh, those are the guys we saw earlier. They said something about knowing another tabaxi. I guess Tapioca did want to talk to them.
Are they rare around these parts? I've met a few tabaxi.
Straight up lie to you. For no reason, too. Just for the love of the game.
I mean, that's the best reason to lie to somebody.
And then, Philium,
It's the flex.
you rolled high enough that you glance back, just to make sure the kids are walking with you. You do notice Titus pull a dagger out of his bag and hand it to Meadow and kind of like whisper to her, like, keep that on you. Like, and she's like, where do I put this? And he's like, I don't know. Did they not give you like a bag? And she's like, no. And he's like, oh, well, here, your belt. And it has a hilt on it. And so he kind of like helps her like wrap it around your belt. And she's like, how do I? And he's like, oh,
We are not doing much for our reputation.
I think Aphelium freaks out a little bit on the inside, but at the same time, Titus has kept Meadow's secret.
Yeah.
He's been helpful. Like, I think Philium trusts him enough, but obviously will teach them about safety and teach Meadow how to use the weapon.
Exactly. No, at this point, Titus has been very good about like keeping it on the down low. He's just kind of here. And you also hear Meadow kind of be like, so why do we need to get, have her back? And he's like, I don't know. She could be doing something dangerous. By the way, if an adult talks to you, just scream really loud. And like right here, and he points to the crotch. Like, you just aim for here. And she's like, right there. And he's like, if it's a guy, yeah. You know what? Actually, if it's a girl too, like,
I would still hurt. Yeah.
I bet you have little sisters at home.
We're sending her to Bobby Hill. That's my first.
I don't know you.
I don't know you.
And so she's like, but all the adults have been really nice. They've been asking about us. And he's like, yeah, because it's weird that 4 grown men and a cat have 2 kids.
It is weird.
Sometimes the family's 4 grown men and a cat.
It's pretty weird.
So
A family can be 4 grown men and a cat and a child.
and 2 kids, yeah.
Child, yeah.
Full house.
Yeah, everywhere you look, everywhere there's a heart. So yeah, Philium, you overhear that Titus is doing pretty good. He's giving her a rundown. If a stranger comes up to you, scream really loud. If nobody else is around, kick him in the balls. And he's like, I'll teach you to use the dagger later. Don't touch it until I tell you to. And she's like, okay. So he's making sure that she can protect herself.
Earnest question on my whatever the hell I rolled. Would I have heard any of that? Because that would change. Okay, that's fine. Because that would change how Lavender receives Rat Baby Genius over there.
You know what? Maybe that's something Philium can tell you later when you have beef with him again. But no, you don't hear that. You're too.
Character status: Lavender still beefing with a child.
that said child helping the other child.
He's like, goddamn, I do not fuck with kids.
So Tapioca, you do all of a sudden hear all your comrades behind you. 2 kids and 4 grown ass men.
Oh. She just turns around and waves.
We wave back.
That was crazy.
Meadow waves back, like she's happy to see her. She's like, hi, Tappy.
Hi, kid.
Tappy, why did you say you didn't want to talk to those guys when I talked to you earlier? You just left us at the shop.
I said yeah.
What? No, you didn't. Your mic must have cut out.
I said yeah, and then you went, okay, I guess we're just gonna go in the store. I know, she was trying to play coy. She was trying to play coy about it.
Oh.
So while you're all talking, you see that half-orc lean over the side and he's like, Captain says they can come up. We're still looking for Cod. He's probably up top and I don't like heights.
God, like COD COD.
COD Cod.
Like Call of Duty.
Like the fish. or Call of Duty, whatever you choose. Yeah, beefing with 13-year-olds. Yeah, Call of Duty. You know what? This is sounding about right.
I absolutely made it the wrong guy. Let me dial it back a bit.
No, I'm loving it a lot, actually. So yes, you all start to walk up, And as you do, the half-orc is kind of like, ushering you over, and he's like pointing up to the crow's nest to, be like, I bet he's up there. Cod's up there. And yeah, Mundok, you kind of like glance over to the side, and just like on a barrel, you see something. So it's going to be in the gallery. But up top, the orc is still calling, Cod! And finally, what do you want? God! And he's like, another cod's here! And he's like, another cod. And you do see something like peek over the crow's nest, and but you can't quite tell what it is. It's small. And he's like, I guess I'll come down. And you just see him beautifully grab hold of a rope. He is doing acrobatics. This ship life is his life. He is like a pirate on the sea. He's amazing. It's just he floats, he falls with style and lands in front of you, and you see this.
Hello?
We can, you're being haunted. There we go. Yay. Okay. So I know that some of you have seen it. Taylor, if you don't mind sharing a picture of Tofu, he has the same kind of coloring and vibe as Tofu.
Actually, Tofu is a brown tabby.
You're right. He looks so gray. And all the pictures are gray.
Little toasty bits on him. He's a little toasty.
He's brown around his face and his belly and stuff like that. Hold on. Let me find a photo of him.
I'm just here to get more pictures of your cats, honestly. I've created this whole story.
Cod is just a psyop to get more Tofu pictures.
Yeah, it is.
We just slowly get more and more, all of Taylor's cats slowly appear in the campaign.
But yeah, he also is carrying a fishing rod. So he looks over at all of you and he's like, can I help? And that's when he notices Tapioca, and he just kind of pauses and it's like, do I know you?
Sorry, I just put the photo.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I was like, this is the wrong time to ask, Little white paws. That's Tofu. Baby.
He is baby. Okay, can you deliver the line again?
He looks directly at you and he pauses and he's like, do I know you? He's just not quite certain, but there's something there.
I think Tappy she quietly goes forward a little bit closer to him, and kind of sniffs around.
He does the same.
And then she comes to a realization, and then she's like, so you go by Cod now, huh?
He just smiles. He brings you into a big hug, and he's like, it's Codwell, but yeah, Cod.
Codwell. That's such a weird name.
What's your name?
Tapioca.
He just puts his hand. He stops hugging you. He puts his hands on his hips, but then he just laughs and he's like, "Hey, it's good to see you. Oh my god!" And he just hugs.
Oh, she hugs back.
Aww. He's like, oh my god, it's been so long. I didn't think I'd see any of you again. Oh god. Oh, and he's just kind of shaking. He's excited.
Oh, holy shit.
So, are you a fisherman now? What do you do?
He's proud. You said that. He's proud, and he's like, I've been with the captain ever since, I was sold off, and she's my best friend, and now I'm second mate. Yeah.
That's so cool.
I know.
He was sold.
He was sold.
Nobody else isn't reacting to this at all, and Levender's
you get to be on a ship all the time and on the ocean and eat fish.
Yeah. Oh, do you like fish too?
Yeah.
Oh, you should. Oh, and he's looking around at you all, and he's like, do you guys want to go? There's gonna be a bit. We're delivering some stuff for this big festival, and there's gonna be good fish dishes there.
Wait,
where is it?
He starts telling you that they're heading to Pinya, and if one of you wants to bring out your little map, he will mark it on there where Pinya is.
I'll happily take mine out, and because I'm a little worried that this is closer or further than where we're actually trying to go.
That's not too bad.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, okay. Tappy looks at the map and sees where it is, and then she looks at the rest of the companions, and she just gives them a look, like she wants to go, but she doesn't want to force them to go if they don't want to go, but she'll just
it's just a
a festival with fish.
Yeah.
If it's a festival, I mean, it's not going to be going. How long do we have until first snowfall? Do we know?
Oh, you know what? You have over 200 days. I did the math.
Early,
we have time.
Late spring.
Yeah, you have plenty of time. Yeah, like do not worry. Go where your heart desires.
I mean, Lavender shrugs and he's just like, I mean, if you really want to go, we've got time.
Yes. Oh, and he's like, come on, Tapioca. We can go and we can eat some really good fish dishes. And it's going to be so much fun. We can watch the races.
Races?
Yeah. So they have like this. And so he starts describing to you what Pena is. Pena is a beautiful seaside town, but it's in the side of a cliff. And so it's very tall. And there's like one giant long winding road that goes from the very top of this cliff through the seaside city in this cliffside all the way down to the docks. And every year that they have like what is essentially like a boxcar race. Okay. And it's really big for them.
This must be huge for you. I love your little boxcar race.
All right. Oh my god.
Hi, baby. Oh my god. Do you hear this?
Oh, real quick, I'm gonna
Toast, stop this.
What are we thinking? Because
I have no objections if we want to go. I mean, it's more or less on the way.
It's more or less the same landing point.
Yeah.
It would we couldn't take another boat, we'd have to walk the rest.
I'm here to see as much as we possibly can, frankly.
Okay. All right.
Titus, Meadow, what do you think about going to a festival?
So you ask, Titus is no longer there. Meadow's there.
Meadow, did you see where Titus went?
And she like turns around because she was watching this beautiful family reunion going on, and she's like, "Oh no, Titus! No, I didn't see where he went, but he has to be on the ship. He said he'd be right back. I did hear. I'll be right back."
A really, really quick recap. What is Codwell's relation to Tapioca? I was getting my Instacart delivery.
Sorry. Lavender, you can ask that out loud if you'd like.
Lavender says that in character. I was getting a delivery. What's wrong?
I was getting a delivery. My Postmates were here.
I ordered a pizza while y'all were talking. Real quick. Incredible service. Left a tip. Oh, speaking of which, let me double check. I left a tip.
All right. You know what? While we're hanging in the balance of what is this relationship, it does sound like everybody's cool with going. So, Codwell's excited, yippee, we're all excited.
Jumping up and down.
Some of you noticed that.
What did Meadow say about the festival?
But Meadow was cool with it. Really Meadow's like, I'm going with you guys, but she was more like concerned about Titus because you asked about Titus and he's not here.
Lost another fucking child. Can we find the other child first?
And so as Lavender says that, we're going to cut over to Mundog. So
wait, are you not with us?
Wait.
We lost one of the adults too?
So
don't worry about anything.
Don't worry about it.
I'm really worried.
All right,
nobody even noticed I was gone, so you're not worried about shit. Nobody's worried about shit.
Real quick,
I'm worried now that I know.
Lucas, if you can hop into the into the whispers with me, real quick, please.
I'm just gonna kill Titus.
Where's whispers?
Very top. Okay.
So, what do y'all want to talk about while they're gone?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Who wants to go find Mondog and Titus?
I'm keeping a close eye on our current child.
That's wise, frankly. I can look for him if we've got to. I'm just not real good at looking. Well, actually, I have a pretty decent investigation score.
Do y'all know what happened? Like, where Mondog went?
I mean, Jade said something about Mondog saw a barrel or something. He saw something like in a barrel.
I asked him if if everything was good, and he lied to me, so...
The next little bit of recording is just talking, so if you want to go back into the story, go to 1 hour, 14 minutes, 25 seconds.
Toast, stop, man. I love you, baby. Stop biting me. Away with you. Okay, sorry.
I'm going to go pee real quick.
All right, go piss, girl.
Go piss, girl.
Oh, yeah, I should go check on her.
Go piss her, mister.
I periodically check on the go piss girl.
What?
The go piss girl.
The gossip girl. The gossiped girl.
Let's see. I know she had the transplant, and then it was failing, and then she got another kidney again.
Oh my god.
Well, okay, she posted like earlier this week
Probably fine.
because she was dying. She's been dying for a while, and I'm like, please don't die.
Please refrain from that. That's.
I
You should keep that to a minimum. Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just like, don't die. I like it when you pop up on me before you.
That's a bummer. Yeah. Is it like the actual actress from Gossip Girl, or?
No.
Oh, okay.
She has like a pink background, but she was like saying "Go Piss Girl" a lot because she has kidney failure, like severe kidney failure from not.
She has an incredible sense of humor about it.
Yeah.
Given the whole dying thing, you either your options are laugh or cry, as near as I can tell.
Yeah, it's not like her being sad will make her get a kidney faster. So she was just like, might as well be funny.
God. That's incredible. The human spirit just really is something else.
Yeah, but she's gotten kidneys before and they kept failing. And this one seems to be going good for her so far. So
in this exact moment, I suddenly feel real weird about drinking a lot of beer.
Don't let your kidneys fail.
That's just, sometimes you realize maybe you've got a lot and you should maybe treasure that. I put a diffuser up in my room, and I'll be honest, I don't fucking smell it at all. What a waste of a Valentine's gift basket I got from work. Real glad I didn't pay for this.
I have one of like the Airwick like steam fragrance thingies.
Mm-hmm. It smells really good when you can smell it. It's just that it's not very powerful.
The only thing I don't like about the steam thing is when it's empty, it doesn't just turn on. It doesn't stop. Every periodically it'll go and then
oh no. What is the exact opposite of homeopathy? Like what the fuck?
It is a good sign. I'm like, I need to replace it.
You've placed an anti-wellness machine in your room.
No, it's the worst when it runs out in the middle of the night and that.
There's a dying bird in my room. What the fuck is that noise?
No, because the first time it happened, it scared the shit out of me because it was like midnight.
Absolutely. That sucks.
Sounds like a small animal was dying in a corner in my room, and I'm like,
awful. No, this is like you just like spray like a foam pad and you open it up so it's supposed to like disperse like essential oils into your space. And I'm like, is it just too small to do the job? Maybe I'll put it on my desk at work. That might do the trick.
Somewhere close by.
Yeah, maybe I'll just wear the essential oils as cologne. They smell really nice.
If you like the smell of cedar, honestly, just go buy those blocks of cedar that you can hang up in closets. I got I put 2 of them in my room. My entire room smelled like that. And then when the smell goes away, all you have to do is sand the top layer off, and then it comes back.
That sounds incredible, honestly.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap.
I also have a salt lamp. They also
deter moths, so.
Yeah, okay, that's what those are for, because I know you're supposed to put them in your closet for some reason.
My bookshelf.
Gotcha. Damn, they're gone still. I'm not used to whispers lasting this long. I'm worried now. Mondog died. I'm more worried about Mondog, honestly. Titus actually seems pretty capable.
Titus is capable of existing.
The fact that he gave Meadow the dagger definitely reads as like he's way more mature, but he's used to being treated like a kid. That's what pisses him off.
Yeah, because like remember he was like I think he was just staying at his aunt's house, so like it gives the vibe, and like she wasn't looking for him.
Because my first read was like, oh, he needs people to like care about him. I guess I should just lean on that though, because like I'm too used to Yorman who doesn't fuck with kids like at all. He's like, God, that's annoying. Can you quit? Lavender's not that kind of guy. He's a little more low key than that. So that's a correction of the character. I need to role play better.
Me play a character that's supposed to be specifically good with kids, and then now we're in a campaign where I have to interact with kids, and I'm like, I don't know nothing about
this is twice as many kids as you've had to deal with in the last calendar year. Oh, she put a thing in chat. What the hell is that?
What is he finding?
What the fuck is that?
Does that look like a nose ring?
Mondog, are you dead? Y/in question mark. What the fuck is that?
Why do you smell like something's burning in my house?
Ruh-roh.
Oh wow. There's adults downstairs. That's not my problem.
Speaking of, how's Marcel doing?
Ew. No, I'm sorry. It's just hearing my mom's actual name come out of someone's mouth.
Fair. I know her through work more than I know her through you, if that makes sense. That's weird to an extent because I knew you in high school, but we never like hung out outside of school. So I know her through work before I know her through you. It's weird.
You used to people calling her mom. And I'm just like,
I definitely don't know her like that. I'll say that right now.
She's fine. She loves her new job. I asked, I was like, would you ever go back to Lowe's? And she was like, hell no.
The bar is in hell, frankly, because that shit was obnoxious. I don't blame her at all.
She's a significantly happier person since she's left Lowe's. Like,
Brennan will do that to you.
Fight less since she's left.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm like, dang, Lowe's was
not even
the whole time.
Like holy, like that's a mood. Honestly, you don't fuck with a job like that. It doesn't. You don't just leave it at work. You know, like you can act like you want to, but you just kind of can't. You're still the same person who was just at work. It didn't just go away.
You guys were doing inventory because mom was extra mean to me.
Damn, that's because she works with operations like that, or at least when she did. That makes sense.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm being abused. Oh, it's inventory season.
It's inventory season. That's awful. Well, I'm glad she's normal now.
It's fine. Get out of here.
All right, can everybody make a perception check for me real quick?
What the fuck?
Hi, hello.
Is Mondog dead?
No. Perception check, go.
How you are is going to be greatly determined by this next perception check.
Ooh, I did good.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, shit, so did I. No, sorry. Sorry, dirty 20. I thought it was a +2. It's a +1.
14, okay. Hey, guys, that's okay.
Mondog said /. What the fuck? Is he dead?
So, you guys notice, as you're all kind of like looking for Titus, you know, like, where the fuck did Titus go? You do hear that, like, they're gonna get ready to set sail. So they're pulling up the anchor, they're pulling up the ramp to the dock. Before they pull it up, though, all of you do notice 3 men get on board and go directly to the doorway that leads below deck.
What are you
doing? Is Meadow still with us?
Yes, Meadow is still with you.
Okay, I just want to make sure that like they're not going for her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's all I'm concerned about is we need to protect her, and then we also need to find our wayward child and comrade.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
You're gonna have to start getting children leases and adult leashes for everyone.
We are.
Yeah.
You're
Sorry,
correct.
give me 1 second. I have to make a lot of rolls. Give me 1 second. Okay, that's fine. A lot of rolls. Hold on.
Yeah, Philium is being protective over Meadow, but also searching too.
We buy one of those like carriage bridles that connects like 6 horses together. So we're like, where is everybody?
We're good. All right, so I will be right back. You just sit with yourself for a second. Okay, goodbye.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
So I think Mondog's half dead. I think that's what the / means.
Again, to skip to the story, skip this part, go to 1 hour, 18 minutes, 30 seconds.
Taylor, how are you feeling? How much more you got in you? Because it sounds like shit's about to pop off.
I feel like we're about to leave on a cliffhanger.
Okay.
We still have like an hour.
No, I said I need to get off at 9.
Yeah, Taylor has 4 minutes.
That's fine. I stayed up till like 4 a.m. this morning. And the way I because I had a call where I had a translator on the line, which means that the call's twice as long because I talk, the translator talks. And so like I just gave my whole spiel and the translator translated it, and which means it took forever. And then she had to talk with the customer. I low-key fell asleep. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no.
But I knew what I told her.
Right.
And I knew what the last thing I said was, so I was just like, okay, if I hear this word, because I don't know Spanish, but you know, you can recognize certain words. So I'm like, if I hear this word, I just need to open my eyes. And so I heard that word and I was like a sleeper agent. But I did while she was talking, because she was talking to him for like 4 minutes without me having to say anything. So I was just like, good night. taking a little nap now.
Microdosing sleep.
Also, my schedule was, because I have to submit my payment schedule, my schedule every week, and it has to be approved by Monday. And I got an email saying that it was approved Monday, but then my manager messaged me today and was like, "Why did you just submit your schedule?" I was like, "I submit it on Friday because I don't want to wait till the last minute."
Right.
And she's like, "Yeah, I thought it was weird because you always submit yours early." And she's like, "You might not get paid this week because it's like sent late." And I'm like, "But I have an email showing that you approved my schedule Monday." So it's up in the air whether I'm getting paid Friday.
That's insane. Okay.
Because I got another approval email that she approved my schedule today, so we'll find out if I get paid or not. But I know they changed a lot of our systems recently, so I think it's just bugging out.
I gotcha. Disgusting.
Like, I'd like to get paid. I have bills.
What if Mondog's one of those party members who was like pre-prepped to die before the campaign began, and he's got a secret second character lined up?
He's about to Bertram Bell it.
Yeah, like literally. They're still in whispers. I know. Mondog XCOM. It's just fun to say. That was my plan, honestly.
Oh my gosh, hi guy.
Okay, well, he's still not back. Okay, there he is.
There he is. Okay. So, well, you're all kind of like wondering what the fuck's going on. The ship, again, people are starting to get all their stuff together. And you see Titus. Actually, one more roll. One more check. Oh, no.
A perception check or?
Oh, no. Give me 1 second. Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait. That was...
She's having too much fun. We're not okay.
Oh, nope. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna let you in behind the curtain a little bit. So, Mundog, as this man threatens you, telling you, what Curiosity did to the damn cat.
Okay.
You hear something run into all those pots and pans. And the guy that's talking to you barely even glances back at first, but it's a big enough ruckus that all three men turn. And he's like, so another rat, huh?
Okay.
And one of them's gonna start going to see what that ruckus was.
And I try to cut him off. I don't know how that would work.
You know what? Give me 1 second as I do a doodle real quick. Okay. It's fine. You're doing fine. Everything's great. I'm proud of you. Meow.
I'm not gonna say anything about what's happening, but to everyone here, this is all my fault.
I have no doubt that it was all your fault.
What did you do?
Don't you worry.
We see Mondog.
I'm not even gonna front like this isn't all my fault.
Real quick, can we see Mondog?
No, you cannot.
It's the under part where those guys were rushing to.
Okay. Oop, that's...
Boss, you killed a child. That right there is why you're the best.
Okay. So I know this is crudely drawn, but yes, Mundog, you are... I'm gonna change the color. You're this purple one right here.
You need to share your screen.
Oh, that's right. I jumped out. You're right. I'm theater of the mind. Don't you see what I'm saying?
No.
Yes.
Aw.
I'm psychic.
Okay. Mundog, this was the man you were talking to. This is you. Here's the three men. Here's Titus. He knocked over some shit. You can try and get around them. I'm gonna say that this one right here has started to move.
Yeah, if he was just cautiously going to check, I'm going to bolt dash if I have to.
Hey, yeah, you know what? I will let you try and do that. And I'm going to make it nice. As you're about to try and do that, Titus is going to book it. He already knows that he fucked up. He's going to book it. And let me see. Oof. Oh no.
You'll be fine.
Oh, my guy. Oh, fuck.
No, you're fine.
So this man is booking his way. Titus trips over his own feet. He's not getting anywhere. He's booking it to go get Titus. What would you like to do?
I have the ring, right? I caught it when the guy threw it to me.
Yeah, you have it. Yeah.
A fucking hobbit?
Are you? I don't know that.
So you're saying that there's no way I can catch up with the guy?
You can try. I'm going to let you try. If you roll well, I'll give you athletics. I think I'll give you either athletics or dexterity to try and make it around these two to get to that one to help.
So I can just use my dexterity bonus if I choose dexterity?
Yes. I will let you do that.
Okay, that's what I'm doing. Okay, that's a dirty 20.
Let's go.
Okay, hold on. Let me roll for the other two. Ooh. Oh, so the guy with the dagger who was threatening you almost catches, he almost gets you, but you just get out of his reach. Do you want to get that other guy that's about to try and get Titus? What do we want to do?
So I can cut him off?
You can cut him off.
Okay, I kind of just position myself in front of him to where he would have to physically remove me to keep going.
Okay.
And as I catch up to him, I go, is it this what you're here for? And I pull out the ring.
Ooh, dangerous game you're playing. Okay, so you're doing that. You're distracting them long enough. Titus is going to run up and he's going to yell for the rest of you. Mundog's in trouble.
What?
Do we
You
clock
do.
where that came from?
So, yes, you've been looking for him, and you saw 3 men walk down to the lower deck. So you see Titus now pop back up. So this is
Is this the boat that William's on?
that William's on? No, it's on. Yeah, Cod. Cod's on this boat. This is
The
Dock
fish.
5. Yeah,
The fish
Cod the
guy.
fish.
You're saying William, and I keep thinking you're referring to yourself.
Yeah,
It's tough out here.
I mean, as soon as
Wait.
a litany of bills.
Yeah,
This
it's
is the
tough
boat
out
that
here.
William was going to be on?
No, William is going to be on boat 6. This is boat 5. This is Dock 5.
As soon as Titus pops out, I'm popping out.
All right. Cool. All right, who's running in?
Me.
So
Lavender for sure.
Lavender
Yeah.
for sure.
I'll go in, and is anyone staying out, or are we all going in?
I thought you were watching Meadow.
Yeah,
Someone needs to
that's
watch
what I was
Meadow.
asking.
Well,
I'll say
If we're
that.
all going in, if you guys
Titus-
are going in, I'll
Titus
stay
will
out
watch.
Meadow.
Titus will watch Meadow. You kind of already told him that's his job. He's gonna watch Meadow.
I'm worried now.
So
I'm gonna get in trouble with God if I participate in this.
no, go ahead.
Okay.
So Lav and Lou and Tap and
What is this?
Phil, they're all running in. I'm gonna give you just, you're all here.
Okay.
Gang's all here. And then Titus is gone. You've cut him off. All right. So I'm gonna see everybody roll for initiative.
Before we go in, I
Yeah.
want to grab Titus's shoulders and be like, "You watch after her. If anything happens, you come find us, okay?"
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. And
All right, I'm in.
As we're running in, can I, because I was like, it's a bonus action. As we're running down the stairs, because I, as a bonus action, do the Archer constellation.
yes, you can.
Okay.
I'll let you do that. I'll just let you go ahead and do that. That's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
Wait, Dave, I do have.
I know it's late. Do you want to be here for the fight?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Okay. Then
You can
Guys-
just get the initiative and then,
yeah, roll initiative, and then we will be here next Wednesday unless people want to do it sooner. Let's get initiative. Okay. So
I am always comfortable doing it sooner, but I leave that up to the group. I can do it tomorrow.
I think weekly is best.
That's fine.
Yeah. But I can do it.
I wrote a 19.
I'm just
13.
gonna write it because I'm not gonna remember next week.
okay.
Fair.
So Taylor 19, Miles.
I rolled low.
Who?
Oh,
Clay.
13.
Mundog.
Wait, can you write
7.
it down? Are you writing it down?
Yeah, I am. 7.
Okay.
Lucas?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I need.
Mario's 14.
Okay. All right. So
Don't worry,
I'm
guys. I'll beat them up before it's your turn.
man.
Please.
I'm sorry that we left on such a cliffhanger. I was hoping to get y'all into a fight.
I'm not saying shit until next session.
You fucker.
This man tried to steal the fucking Lord of the Rings.
Actually, you know what? I'll give you one more little tidbit before you all go to just make it even juicier. Lavender.
Okay.
The moment that you see Mundog, there is something that draws you to him. There's something deep within you, like a whisper that cannot be heard. There's something about Mundog that you want.
Okay.
Oh, they're about to kiss.
Hold on. Let me look at
We
Mom.
are one happy family, huh?
What's my dog look like it again?
But also,
I gotta say-
Jade,
Yeah.
in case I forget to say it next time, when I'm doing attacks in this combat, I'm specifically aiming non-lethal.
Okay.
Ooh, same.
Okay. Aiming on
I'm-
lethal.
If I get a chance, somebody's dead.
Mondog has got a thirst for blood. Let me kill.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I actually don't want to kill any of these people.
Okay. We can all do I'll do non-lethal too. I guess.
I guess.
If it comes to it.
Okay. I'm so excited, guys.
God damn it.
Did we all have fun with the mystery? Sorry, it was so much back and forth. Don't be afraid. It's okay. We're having
It's
a good
okay.
time. It's okay.
I have it on good authority that these guys suck ass, so the good authority is that I want that to be true.
We'll talk about this next time.
Yeah, have fun dying, Mondog. Deuces.
What a story it will be.
Damn, y'all quickly turned. You were like, Mundog, fuck you. You know what? Actually?
No, I just know Lucas.
Mondog, this is fair. Mondog is Avalanche too.
Like, honestly, the first place that we went to, he snuck out of his room to go sneak around.
Yeah, but nobody knows that.
Oh, wait.
Really? I don't remember if that's true.
And you know what? Nobody would have noticed this as either if it wasn't for Titus. Thank you, Titus.
Thank you, Titus.
Well,
all right. Next week,
Okay,
right?
so
Next week, yeah. Next week.
next Wednesday, yes. I will be late, but yes, I will.
Okay. All right, bye.
All right. Good night.
Good night.